Yo! Good morning, family. Day 2 with these Tradeify 150K's. Look, I think today's range is not as big, right? So we only have 421 to the 278s, so about 200 or 60 points. So really not the biggest, but that means that tomorrow, I'm thinking, is the reason why having NFP be on a Wednesday. People are probably being pretty patient for that data. We'll see. Either way, all we got to do is take advantage of it. I'm just trying to send this out real quick. All we got to do is take advantage of the price action, take some good setups, trust what we can do, and make it happen. Pobby, work. Good morning, Kings. May this opportunity be blessed. I appreciate you, King. Good morning, Pobby. Welcome in, Kings. How are we feeling? How we doing? How's class? You in class right now? Or are you just hanging out? Get the day off? Our man's is getting educated on us. Work, you taking any trades this week? Are you waiting for NFP? Excuse me. So yesterday, we ended up just finding longs all day long. Up into the 421s. Ended up rejecting at the 429s at 230. Overnight high came up. Tapped into that same price for a little double top. So we have previous day high and overnight high above. Kind of interesting liquidity there. Overnight high and Asia high and previous day high at the same spot where we have some previous liquidity as well. So, yeah, I mean, this is a pretty strong V recovery with continuation. So I kind of think we're going to go break through these tops. Take out previous day high, overnight high. It kind of would be an easy, fair assumption. Let's look at the daily real quick. That'd be an easy assumption, wouldn't it? Santiago, good morning, King. Let's get it. Hello, machines. Chris, welcome. I love the energy. How we doing? How we feeling? No trades, brother, for me this week. Ain't for me and last week. Hey, I like that. I love the discipline. I love how patient you are. You take very few trades, but I know you trade well, and I respect that. Vines, good morning, King. Dave, same thing, baby. Welcome in, King. Let's get it. Let's go. Nice little Tuesday price action. Tomorrow is NFP, so that's where a lot of the fun's gonna be. Why does this feel so quiet? Does it feel so quiet for you guys? There we go. A little bit better there. Still seems really quiet to me. Let's get it, let's get it, let's go. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go. You feel me? I'm getting excited today, family. Let's get that money. Let's go, Vine. Down 386.50, 385.60 this morning. Ready for the opportunity New York session has. I love it, Santiago. Let's battle back. Hey, like I said, today isn't what we're not going to look for the most today, I don't think. Really, I just want to see I think we're going to possibly get some continuation through this EMA, possibly into this previous swing high around these sixes, but tomorrow, NFP, Friday, CPI. We want to trade for those days. What am I seeing here? I'm seeing longs on the hour, on the daily. Feels like longs on the hourly as well. Breaking through this bull flag. Might get some pop towards this previous swing high around these 500s. Kind of feel like the 500s might be a lock today. But, as always, we don't know what we don't know, family. So, we wait for market open. We be patient. See what we can do. That's all we can do. Might get back to trading next week or so. Low-key miss it. It's because you're meant for it, Pobs. That's why. Good morning, Danny. Welcome in, Queen. Good morning, Queen. Is CPI happening? Yes, CPI is Friday, my friend. CPI is Friday. Wednesday is non-farm payroll. It was supposed to be last Friday, the first Friday of each month, but they postponed it because of the shutdown to this week's Wednesday. And today we have retail sales data. Tomorrow is non-farm. Thursday, I forget what Thursday is. I keep saying that. I think it's like inventories. And then Friday we have CPI. Range to bullish, day Tyler. I like that, Vines. I mean, if you look at our overnight session, we have a previous day high and Asia high at the same price. Our overnight low isn't even really 50% of yesterday's range that we kind of held. So It'll be interesting to see if we go sweep liquidity first or if we just have the momentum to continue higher and towards those 5s. We might be ranging because tomorrow is a pretty big news eventful day and the market might be waiting to see the reaction, but hey, we don't know. I thought CPI was tomorrow. That's how you know I ain't paying attention to these markets. He's just being casual, a casual viewer. Yeah, tomorrow is non-farm payroll. Previous week's Friday. Again, usually non-farm is first Friday of each month, but they postponed it last week because of the government shutdown and they pushed it onto Wednesday. So we have a big week. Non-farm and CPI in the same week never really happens. So expected some type of action. We'll see. Today's range, 160 points, is pretty tight. So yeah, we'll see what we can do here. 5 minutes till market open. We might be able to, if we can hit a trade early with some leverage, with a normal size, we might be able to get another one with some extra leverage. Oh, a little stretchy stretch. Why did the government shut down? You know, it's a great question, Danny. Usually it's because the opposing sides can't agree on what we should do with our money. And so they just halt all money payments in general. They halt everything. Because they can't decide what we want to do with our debt or our financial situation. So they halt it, they pause it. And usually that's kind of an indication for a bullish stock market because they assume that once they come back online, they're going to cut rates and maybe print money. And that usually sends the market to the north. So that's like why the anticipation sometimes is bullish. But last time it wasn't, so we'll see what happens. Top Step might be cooked. GPT, why do you say it, King? Because I have my suspicions as well. They got a lot of stuff going down on them lately. What's up, bro? James, welcome in, King. Let's get focused. Let's get paid. Love having you here, brother. It has been going on a lot lately. It really has, Danny. It's not great. Like Top Step, our government has some internal issues going on. And, yeah, obviously, there's a lot of... It's a bigger picture with globalization and everything, or deglobalization, technically. The dollar's weakening. People aren't buying America's debt as much. Not looking sexy over here. It's like Top Step. We got some internal stuff going down. Espresso says Top Step ain't cooked, LOL. I don't think they're cooked, no. It's just they're changing quite a bit. And it's a little interesting. Like, you're raising prices, you're rejecting payouts because of hedging. You're rejecting payouts because you're pushing people to live instead of letting them trade through their 5. You're changing your payout prices. I don't know. It's just interesting. Hey, Patsky. Let's go, Pat. Good morning, King. They just made their own broker. They had their own Super Bowl ad as well. They are trying to make their own broker. I don't know what that exactly means for them. It's gonna be interesting to see as we move forward. If moved to live, you only get access to 20% of buying power you made in an intraday drawdown. Is it intraday as well? Intraday on live now? I did not know that. That's ass, GPT. Let's stay hot, brother. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's see it, Saucy. You bullish today, bro? I'm a little bit bullish, yes. I do think overnight high and previous day high are some liquidity that we could target. But right now we're in a pretty big choppy range. Haven't moved a lot. Only 160 points from the high to the low. So got to be patient today. Probably not going to hit a big move with this type of market unless we start getting some extension. I am bullish though. Good morning. Operation Get Paid this week continues today, Corey. That's it. Operation Get Paid starts again today. Resume it. Hit the button. Good morning, Saucy. You and Pat woke up at the same time or what? You both in here at the same time. Let's go. They both rolled out of bed and said, let's get in there. Pat's at work. One live account, pay source versus 5. You think one live is better than 5 sims? I don't know, James. Deontay, good morning, King. I'm bullish. We have nice demand under us. Buy premium is 156. Buy premium is 156. I don't know if we get down there. If we get down there, that could be a little ugly. We were having breakfast together, we're like gentlemen, like gentlefish. 1 minute till market opens here, guys. Daily opening print price at the 363s. Overnight high at the 421s. Let's see how we auction back at VWAP. Maybe we find some support before that. Let's see what happens. This range is kind of rounding out a little bit. Kind of makes me think we're going to get longs. Slept over at Saucy's house. We were playing Xbox all night. What a throwback to the days where that was the lifestyle. I'm looking for continuation past the 422 or the 224 longs. If we get past that, then we're gonna have hit along. If we're going down to 240 and retest for shorts, then we're probably gonna go short today. I like that for the 420, 25, 424s. So yeah, you want to play the highs, look for long break and retest. It's not a bad play. Opening daily print price. Open up, came up to the 4s, selling back now into that line at the 363s. VWAPs at the 346s. Let's see what happens here, family. There's 20 people watching, my OGs. Could we have 20 likes to start the morning? Let's get us crushing towards our goals. We only need 10 away. And let's find some good setups here, you know what I mean? I kind of want to see a pullback towards these 350s. If we get a long attempt or a VWAP attempt, I think I'm going to try it. We could come a little bit lower into these 332s, but right now we're bouncing off that daily opening print price pretty strong. Nice little wick on that opening print candle. Finding some extension towards the highs there. 410, 11 points off of that overnight price. Rejecting the EMA again is interesting here. Another rejection of this previous swing high. Okay. Big wicks so far. Pretty balanced, pretty battly. Wicks on both ends of each candle. Coming into that opening daily print price again. Part of me wants to try along here. Problem is I'd have to have my stop pretty big if I did take it, because I kind of want to see the 30s possibly bounce. Dojing on both sides of the candles, both opening print and the next one, family. You got a bigger range on that candle. Still dojing. Here comes the VWAP. Longs are trying to bounce on it. This is pretty choppy right now, guys. Don't FOMO in just because we're seeing price movement. Not seeing anything super clean yet. We rejected this previous swing high. Coming into the VWAP now. Trying to hold this opening daily print price. We're wicking on all 3 candles, so choppy balance right now. I'm looking at the 30s too for long. Yeah, the 30s could be a nice spot that I would like to see a little liquidity sweep of. For me, it would be like a 34 price. Buy 5. I'll put my order in, see if we can get down there. Give me a 34 fill, but right now we're gonna bounce off the VWAP, it looks like. Again, each candle's wicking, so don't necessarily FOMO in yet. If this closes like that, that's 3 dojis in a row with wicks on both ends of the candles. Trying to break through the EMA, holding the VWAP and the daily opening print price. The 363s. It's interesting price action so far. Hourly candle also has some decent wicks up in this price, but I kind of want to see them break eventually. I think we may retest this other wick though. Lots of orders placed. Lots of orders placed, guys. I mean, look at this. 4 candles in a row. We have wicks on tops and bottom. I think we're going to have a pretty balanced day, considering that tomorrow is non-farm payroll. Market might be waiting for that. I don't love taking a long below VWAP either. It's not really my favorite setup. Shorts look like they're trying to step in right now. Bouncing on the VWAP. Stops on this position are going to be below. Got to risk about 23 or so if I get filled on this. Every candle wicking out pretty aggressively. Trying to bounce off the VWAP now. Can they get closure above there? If they don't close that, I don't love this position anymore that much. Might come lower. Might come into like these 20s. Rejection of the previous day high on overnight. Tapping into this previous swing, also trying to reject that. If we can't get above this daily opening print and this VWAP, we're just at an interesting price where we should find some price continuation. Let the algos do their thing and wait for the direction. I like that, Danny. This is definitely time to be patient today, guys. Our goal is to be trading for tomorrow and Friday, so unless it gets clear, we don't need to do anything weird here. Maybe bounce off the VWAP. Let's just find some better structure. Brom, good morning, King. Appreciate you for being here, showing some love. 315 is premium on the 5-minute. Should have mentioned the 156 was premium on a 30. Got you. 315 is premium on a 5. I like that, Pat. That makes a little bit more sense. I say that 150 was deep. I like a 315 though. Good morning, Jeremy. Welcome in, King. Always stopping by, showing love, being a supporter. Means a lot. Hope the week's starting off well for everybody. Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, non-farm payroll. Nasdaq's trying to hold the VWAP here. Our opening print swings are not very big, so protect yourself. Here comes another VWAP tap. Let's see if the sellers get this thing come down a little lower now. Or are we going to get another wick and continuation hold? If they hold this again, it's going to look pretty decent. Here we go, deeper now. Into the 34s. We would have almost got tapped into our long if we would have had our order placed still. There's into the 20s. I will try it along here at like 16, which Pat said is premium on a 5, so I don't mind that. I'm gonna try this small size. Almost just got tapped. Almost got tapped there.
Order filled.
We're filled. Can we see a reaction here? I don't love being the first one in at this price. Not my favorite. I want to see if we can get some extension through here. This should be a decent spot for the longs if they're going to hold. Stops are going to obviously be below this swing low at the 290s. Risking about 26 points here. Show me a nice wick through here now, Nazi. We are first, trying to be a front runner. Not my favorite. My stops are below these swing low at the 291s. Feels like we're hunting it though. Longs are looking a little exhausted now, honestly. Give me a bounce through here, Nazi. We got to see a quick one. EMA's curling through the VWAP a little too aggressive for my liking. If we can't get up through that price, I'm just going to close this, I think. Shouldn't be too slow happening here. Get up through there, Nazi. A lot of resistance. Sellers are winning. Makes me think that our stops are probably going to get hunted here. It's trying to hold, though. I don't mind the resistance of the buyers. They're trying to defend this price. They can't get it, though. I want to see a wick here. I want to see some type of a closure from the bull side. We're at a battle spot. The reason I'm front running this previous swing low is because this would be a new lower low that I don't want to see formed. Are we going to get up through our price at all, Nazi? Big line in the sand here. Show me some recovery here. Can't wick out of this. Because of this trade, I'm going to be putting our break-evens on pretty quickly on this one, guys. If we can get a pull back into that. Here's the EMA pull. Break-evens are on. I want to see this candle close with some support. Otherwise, if this is a V recovery, I like it enough to hold my long. Otherwise, I don't want to see this retest our price now. I feel like we're going to get another flash at us, though. Like I said, if this is going to be real, the buyer's going to be able to hold this. If this is where we're going to turn around. We did come early and we were the front runners. That's what you usually get. You got to be a little bit more patient. This should continue higher if it's going to be a real push from the longs. We should be able to reclaim the VWAP if it's going to be real.
Stop filled.
Well, tagged out there, unfortunately. Tagged out there, unfortunately. Might have been more appropriate to keep our risk on, probably below new swing low. So I got in at the 16s. I should have probably kept my risk down below this new swing. I just didn't want to see a retracement kind of like this. If we were really going to V recovery out of here, we had a good fill, it would have pushed then. But we can take that. We might retest 30.45 for longs. Asia low and London low. Right now could be a sweep. I'm thinking it could be as well, Danny. That's why I was trying to be patient. There's a new push to the lows there to 289s. Good morning, King Noah. What's up, brother? Appreciate you for being here. Good trade management, bro. Not bad work. Green is green. We had to manage that trade. Just swept through overnight low, or technically London low there. Not Asia low. Actually, that's pre-market. This was London. Getting lower now. Into the 290s. Overnight low is at the 278s. Pretty strong bullish bearish rejection from the highs. Here's a sweep of the overnight low now. Let's see if we get continuation. Taking out a pretty good amount of liquidity. Nice little wick so far. Still heading lower. The volume's picking up a little bit. Into the 268s, still getting sells. Pat, that 156 is looking a little bit more spicy now. I took that long for the sweep. Took that short for the sweep. I like that, Queen. Good trade. Way to be in quickly, looking for the direction, have a clear draw on liquidity, get out. So it's so sad. Top step went downhill. Yeah, I mean, they're just being goofy. I don't know if they're all the way off the rocker going downhill, but they are being, it's interesting. There's an argument that they are, for sure. I'm short. I love that you joined them, Pat. We have to see the reaction. I like the fact that you're just joining them, you know? You see a side, you're picking the side, you're trusting it. Currently, I got to be a little bit more patient here. That's not enough volume for me to think that we're going to have a reversal off this price. I'm up 300 in a short from the 294s. Let's go, D. Hopefully it plays out for you. We have one more minute here. I'm going to get our box drawn up, stay aligned. We saw the struggle up around this price for the resistance, right? That was the indication that maybe, just maybe, we were going to have some resistance. There's an EMA touch. There's another EMA touch back to the threes. Kind of feels like a spot to join the shorts if you haven't, but at the same time, we're working at a big spot, so. This is the final minute of the 15-minute range, or final candle, I mean. Stop fill for 200 out, not bad at all. Green is green, King. I think they want all the people that hit big money off metals to earn it. What do you mean, GPT? Hey, I did say 264. Bounced off it like a little ping. Not bad, Santiago. Currently struggling at the EMA around the 300 right now. Excuse me, the 310s. I feel like we get one more sweep towards the lows with volume. I might be looking for a long. It's hard to know. Decompressed volume up here makes me think we're still going to continue lower. My stops would have to be above VWAP if I took this short. Risking about 30 points. Not too shabby right now, guys. Interesting price action, to say the least. Kind of just respecting this VWAP. We had multiple wicks on the first couple minutes. Ended up rejecting. EMA curled pretty aggressively. We took out old overnight low prices. Tapping into previous day gaps. Let's be patient here. Find some good setups. Let's be patient here and find some good setups. Feels like this could be a spot where the longs get real, or we just get heavy through the bottom of the 15-minute range again. VWAP still feels fairly neutral. I found my old PSP the other day, playing it in class while watching the stream. What a legend. PlayStation player. The old PSP days. Wild. Wild out of you. I love it. Definitely not bad. King green is green. I love seeing it. Let's find another setup here. Decent rejection if we can notice this trend line. I think we might get one more sweep of the lows maybe, but I kind of like a long idea down here. If you said, hey, I kind of want to go long, I would be like, I understand. I'd be like, hey, that's not a bad idea. Hey, I have a resistance support box between the 242s and the 174s, so we could get that close below it and retest. I'm going to go for more shorts off the 176, but if we test it and just start climbing from the 240s, I'm looking for longs back in the high day, which is 421. Hey, I love the other plan, D. That's a part of a successful trader right there, King. Good morning, Bella. Welcome in, Queen. Appreciate you for stopping by, showing some love. I got all my homework done, so I'm just chilling, LOL. Just hanging out, playing some PSP, watching stream, getting educated. Here we go with the sweep of the lows. We respected this trend line one more time. If we can get a nice volume spike through this low and then a reclaim in the 15-minute range, I'm going to look for longs. Otherwise, we might be targeting those 150s that our man was talking about. We did tap into this pretty big hourly imbalance. Tried to respect it, bounce out of it, pull back into it. So I got to see a strong rejection from here for us to start looking for the longs. It's a 1 hour support and resistance line. The 176s. Here we go, trying to respect the bottom of the 15-minute range again. There's a new sweep of it. Are we going to get a bigger volume candle here? I'd have to see some real volume to indicate that we're going to reverse. I'm going to delete this trend line just so, well, I'm going to leave it for a moment. Let's be patient here. Excuse me, mamma mia. Feels like sellers are the stronger right now for sure. Breaking through the VWAP after having multiple rejections of that previous swing high up around this previous, what price was this? The 400s, we respected that, rejected, went below VWAP after chopping above it a little bit. Sellers broke it down between Asia and overnight low, and now we're still reaching lower. Don't see anything quite indicating a reversal yet. Swept through the bottom of the 15-minute range. Gonna have to see some displacement from the longs if they're gonna be holding here. Otherwise, the shorts might just be the load. Flat resistance at the 314s. Wicking out pretty strong in the hourly now, just for observation. Swept through the bottom of the 15-minute range again, starting to hunt higher. Fairly safe trade for 23 points would be taking a short at the VWAP. Stops above the opening daily print price. Looking for continuation to the lows, but part of me doesn't really like that. I feel like longs could be holding if they try to hold this price. Good morning, all. Welcome in, Matt. Good morning, King. We going downtown. I like it. 222s. Family likes the sells, huh? Bring it down, bring it down. Good morning, Mad Max. Welcome in, King. Good morning, King. That's a strong bullish close, though, family. Through a flat price. Might allow me to look for longs around the 290 price. If we could get a retap of that. Continuation into the VWAP. From there, we can maybe be targeting the other side of the 15-minute range, 15-minute high, overnight prices. I kind of like this chance. Here comes the VWAP. Looked out $400 look out, locked out $400, calling it there. I love it. I love discipline, GPT. That's what I like, King. Getting in, getting your slice, and getting out. Very strong 5-minute candle. What do you mean? To the sell side? To the long side. This to me indicates possible continuation. I really do. I really think so. I'm going to try a long here at the 90s. I'm going to try a long at the 90s. If we can get a flash, 94 is where my price is. It's a little bit out of the way. I'm actually asking the EMA to be disrespected. Oh, excuse me. I'm actually asking the EMA to be disrespected here to get a fill. But that's a strong bullish continuation off a sweep of the 15-minute range continuation. Now here comes the VWAP. I can't fade this. It's kind of a decent short setup, but I don't love it personally. The way that we're wicking on this hourly candle in a big zone with easy buy side above. Good morning, Danny. How's your account looking? W's, upside. I think upside as well. There's a VWAP tap. Feels like it's not even going to react to it at all. Yep, starting to just push through. I want one more retest, Nazi. One more little retest. I know I'm being greedy. I wouldn't love it now if we rejected the VWAP, to be completely transparent. Makes me think I need to be in my order like at the 302s instead of where I'm at. 300s feel like a safe chance. Pretty strong bullish rejection though from the lows. Hourly candles wicking out pretty strong. Good closure through the VWAP. I'm going to bring my order up into the 301, see if we can get a fill. Feels like we're pretty much away from it though, looking for that low. Feels like we're a little bit away from price, looking for a fill that low. Longs are continuing now from the 255s up into the 355. There's 100 points that we just earned back. Gray line is the daily opening print price. Let's see the reaction here. This is where we had a lot of wicks earlier. Really strong recovery out of here though. Very strong recovery. And a closure through that opening print price. Wow. Wowzers. Long from the 20s. I love it, Queen. Good entry. Looking for the VWAP to break. So you got long after you saw that candle closure. I respect that. 9:55. Family market's only been open for 25 minutes. Let's be patient here. Longs are looking pretty steady now. We have easy liquidity above at the overnight high and previous day high, top of the 15-minute range as well. So any pullback towards a VWAP or this EMA I might be liking. $390s. Are we just gonna go right for it or what? Kind of feels like it. 400s. Bam. This is what happens when you get on the right side of it. Look at this candle on this hourly candle completely inverting into a bullish print. Very bullish signal. I'm gonna take this order off. Why is my order not canceling? Family? Why is my order not canceling? Tradeify. What are you doing? Oh no, dudes. Why? Why? Alright, took my order off. Well, I wanted to go in with 2 contracts now at this opening print price. I don't trust it as much. I wanted to go in with 2 contracts now if we got a pullback here, but I don't trust it as much now. I don't trust these markets. I don't trust this Tradeify. Be careful if you guys are looking for something. I'm up 400. Let's go, D. Tradeify currently being a little goofy. Be cautious. Be careful. Rounding out now at these opening print swings. I would love to get a rejection toward this EMA opening print price. Take a little trade opportunity. I'm gonna go 5 just because we see that it's being goofy. Quick 1K off that long. Love that you switched over to the longs, Pat. Let's go, King. Good trading out of you. Lost 400 today. It's all right, Julians. Small little paper cut in the grand scheme of things. As long as you followed your rules, you showed up, you did the right things. Be proud of that. Tomorrow's NFP, so we're going to get some more volatility, some more options. And are we just going to sweep through the top of the 15-minute range right away? Man, I wanted one more pullback. We just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight bullish candles. Need a better chance, NASDAQ. Don't go sweep that liquidity without us. Shorts wouldn't follow through, couldn't get enough profit off. I love that. Love that you have the discipline to switch over easy, not detached. Trading like a king, Pat. Family, there's almost 40 people watching. If you guys have not yet, show some likes to the love button. It means a lot, helps the stream out. If you find any value being here, being a part of this community, go ahead and just hit that button. We have a 30 like stream goal every day, trying to hit 30 likes. So if you guys are here, you can be a participant in that. Hit the 401s, just front running that opening 15-minute range. Give me a pullback aggressively into this price so I can get long with you. Aggressively into this price for me. Come on, Nazi. Otherwise, we're just going to keep recovering out of here. I want one pullback. That's all I'm asking for. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel greedy because it's only one that I'm asking. You know what I mean? If I was like, hey, I need like a couple pullbacks, but I understand. But I'm just asking for one little pullback. A quick aggressive one as well. Quick and aggressive, would ya? Quick and aggressive. Come give us a fill. front run the opening print price by a couple points. Do we get a chance? We're going to find out. VWAP would obviously where my stops will have to be. Just about 30 points on this trade. We just avoided the top of the 15-minute range again. I think if we get a pullback, I see a continuation. Can we cut through this EMA? Give us a quick tap of this previous opening daily print range and go, go, go. I'm long into 377s. I'm up 600. Let's go, D. Love hearing it, King. Long to 81, trying to pass these evals on this. Need 17. I see it. I like the discipline. I like the family's finding the longs today, guys. This EMA might be the bounce spot at the 70s. The way that we're struggling to get lower is interesting. Makes me think that we're going to probably just bounce off this EMA instead of even giving me a chance to get in. But if I enter at the EMA, that's more FOMO than my setup, which I want to see a previous day, another test of this previous day. Opening print price. EMA could easily hold though. We don't know what we don't know. It's looking like we're trying to build out some structure here. This isn't exactly the pullback that I wanted to see for a quick continuation. So it's interesting. Glad I waited. Was really liking the shorts, but I halted too much at the lows. Waited and hoped in long. Patience is everything. I love it, Queen. Great discipline, because it is. Patience is everything. I wanted another sweep of the 15-minute range here. I just didn't see enough volume to indicate that we were really going to hold, but of course we held, and now we're up another 150 points from that bottom, so it's a good trade. It's a great trade, really. Still respecting the top of this 15-minute range. I really like the longs after that hourly candle close. Part of me thinks I should just take it with some size, with a small size, and just wait for the sweep. My problem is it's just not a lot of liquidity. Even if we go sweep out that previous day overnight, 420s, 430s. It's not my favorite amount of risk. Give me a nice fill. Give me a nice fill, NASDAQ. I know. I'm asking a lot. I really am. I understand. I feel like that was our chance to get a little tappy in there. I feel like that right there, that candle right there was our chance to get a little taparoonie and cheese. Still want to fight for this price, but I don't think that we're going to get that price. I feel like this EMA was the spot where if we were going to hold, we're going to hold it. There's an EMA test again. This is a very nice bull flag structure. I just want to I want to get a sweep of these 80s first. I would love to get a pullback in towards this daily opening print price. It'd be a very clean trade for me if we could get a clean pullback into some healthier price. If we keep holding this EMA though, the longs are going to get excitatory and we're going to go break highs. You know, if the longs hold this EMA, we're going to get excitatory here. I want to see just a little bit better structure. I'm going to update my price. Looking for the 76 fill now. I'm giving you a chance, NASDAQ. I really am. You know what I mean? And you're being nice to me. Stopped out and back up. Oh, well. Sorry to hear it, Dave. She's going to probably continue higher. Yes, folder. Didn't do much. EMA curling. EMA is curling. We're holding the EMA here. At any point, this thing could just get very bullish. Just wanted one little sweet NASDAQ, but now I'm not really seeing the structure with that previous candle there. This isn't my favorite. This isn't my favorite at all. Because our only target is previous day high at the 430s. So we have 30 points from here. Risking 30 to make 30 is not my risk to reward. You know what I mean? That's the reason I'm hesitating. I'm not a one-to-one trader. Excuse me. I have a demand zone on a 1 hour chart and a 30-minute chart from the 428s and now the 326s, 396s. It looks like it's tapping for shorts, but let's see if a closure above the 409s, which is the high. That's kind of what I'm thinking is like, look, I got to get a better fill NASDAQ because I can't risk a one-to-one here. Come give me a taparoonie down here. Come take out this liquidity and build out good structure. This is looking very bullish though. Very, very bullish. There it is. Fuck. The 5 minutes. I'm going to look at the retouch. Retouch at 428 longs. There it is. There's the previous day in the 430s. Fuck. I couldn't get in. I needed my fill NASDAQ. I did. I needed my proper fill. We saw the consolidation. We saw the consolidation. We didn't mind it. Just couldn't get in. There's the biggest volume candle of the day. Let's see the reaction. Sweeping through some pretty big liquidity spots. So very strong on the hourly chart. Very strong on the hourly chart. Man, we wanted that fill down there, family. Just needed a little bit more out of that NASDAQ. The right play would have been to try to ride the EMA, though, I suppose, looking back in hindsight, right? Riding the EMA, trusting it. Do we have clear liquidity above, or is that the final sweep? Yeah, I see this continuing to reach up for the day. I think the 500s are possibly on the table today. Where's Amy at? He said that he thought the 500s could be a lock in the next couple days, and there we are. Damn, I should have held. Definitely, Pat. Definitely, King. Yeah, I mean, I like longs a lot still, guys. Tested the top of the 15-minute range. I'm going to try it. Bro, can I ask what is your average trade for points? Do you have? I don't have an average trade per points, James. I just like solid risk to rewards. So the reason I hesitated here is because the only clear target was the 430s, and we were at the 380s. So I'm risking, you know, if I got in at that price, I'm risking below this daily print, maybe even VWAP. So I'm risking like 30, 40 to make 50. That's a terrible risk to reward. Not profitable long term. So that's what got me out of that. But I don't really have a points that I look for per trade. I just like to find good setups with high risk to reward that you can find longevity on. Rounding out at the 440s here. Again, this is a lot of volume. Volume slowing up a little bit. We just ran up, 200 points. So be patient. 550 is a safe short. If we get to the 550s, maybe. I mean, if we get up there, that's also pretty bullish. So not sure fully. I wouldn't mind a 400 long. Volume slowing up quite a bit after that pump, of course. We're up 200 points from the lows. I mean, 450 is my bad, LOL. Oh, got you. I mean, it's not terrible. We had this The only reason that's stopping me from that, Santiago, is the fact that this hourly candle inverted really strong. We had bullish continuation, came into this demand zone, bounced out of it really well, and now we're just kind of auctioning to the high side. So I actually think longs to the 500s are a safer bet. I just want to find a good price for it. Feels like this EMA chance could be a test, but I want to maybe get the top of the 15-minute range try. Previous day high we could try to bounce off of as well, around these 420s. I think possibly looking for longs into the 500s is the safer bet. Danny, did you get anything off the long? Another sweep of the highs here. Looking for a pullback. You guys know me. The market will give you opportunities. Don't need to FOMO win just because it's moving. Look for good setups. Wait for it. Be patient. This was our indication to join this party, right? Sweep through the bottom of the 15-minute range. We had selling for the first 15 minutes. We swept through one more time. Longs had a very strong candle closure above a flat price. We could have been able to take this long somewhere around here for a continuation. Part of me doesn't want to join this EMA, even though that's kind of what we should be doing, I feel like. I want to see a test at the top of the 15-minute range, but the way that we're auctioning at this price makes me think. Taking a long at the high of day, though, is just crazy for me. There's an EMA tap. There's a fucking push.
Order filled.
I'm buying this pull back with the market order. You saw me mark it in there. Just be patient now. Pull back in the top of the 15-minute range. I like the selling volume for an order. I don't usually mark it in, but I like this one here. Let's see if we can get a continuation now. Want to see this start rejecting this top of the 15-minute range. Want to see this wick out. Still potentially targeting the 5s. Getting some weight now, though. Decent selling. Into that daily opening print price. Stops are going to be below VWAP, I guess. Pretty gnarly rejection down here, though. Didn't expect that. Pretty gnarly little rejection there off that 440s price. Coming back into this daily opening print price. Not my favorite there. A lot of price to reclaim now after that rejection. And we did sweep through all liquidity, so continuation doesn't necessarily mean we have to keep going higher after getting the respect there. What a gnarly little candle that was. 430s to the 360s, so 70-point candle. We're underwater. Stops are below these new swings. Want to see the longs continue to pull this back up off this daily print price. EMA's now curled through a respectable spot. Not my favorite, honestly. My stops are below VWAP here. Sell 5 stops. Well, pretty gnarly little rejection there off of those 440s. Immediately underwater. Trying to read it. A lot of volume. A giant amount of volume. Back into this daily opening print price, this gray line. Was a lot of resistance earlier. Prior, when the bulls got excited, though, they went through it effortlessly. So, not my favorite thing to see there. Not my favorite thing to see there. Well, that's 2 days in a row it happened to me now. Hey, yeah, I just got bit by that too, Thomas. Absolutely. EMAs were so far away on the 5 minutes. She will always get back to them. Got 150 on that long. Let's go. I wanted to short, but nerves got the best of me. LOL. Santiago, respect. Definitely a scary one. I mean, hey, right now it's not seeing the reaction I wanted to see off this bounce. If we can't get up towards this EMA right now, I might have to just close this for a loss. Gotta see a nice closure from the longs here. Really, my stops can be below this new swing low, honestly. If this is gonna be a real bounce. I don't love I don't love this box structure though. Makes me think that the EMA is my safest exit. I wanted to see a pullback into the top of the 15-minute range. We got it pretty aggressively. I wanted to see us try to wick out. We didn't, so that's what we got. I'm just trying to be patient here. Feels like the seller's officially loaded, but at the same time, this hourly candle is so bullish off that doji wick that I wouldn't mind seeing us try to continue to hold. Really depends on what our reaction to this daily opening print, which is why I could have my stops below that new swing, but I think VWAP is safest. Come on, NASDAQ. Shorts got excited, didn't invite us to the party. Not loving the battle price that we're at right here. Feels like we're going to break to the lows. This structure tells me that we probably are going to keep breaking to the lows. Unless we can reclaim the EMA very strong. Otherwise, we are on the wrong side of this. Got to reclaim this EMA right now. Don't want to see any wicks. There's an EMA test. Can we close through it? Not a bad bounce. Can we keep going? There's a retest at the top of the 15-minute range. That's going to be the fear spot. Retest at the top of the 15-minute range. It's going to be the nervous place. Good candle closure through here gives me confidence. That's a great candle closure. I'm going to update our stop loss soon. Got to see continuation now, though. EMA. Back into the EMA we go. What a gnarly pullback. I still have confidence in the longs, maybe towards those fives, but man, they almost made me want to close this for a small little loss. Got to see a wick at this EMA now. Come on, longs. Show me some continuation. Strong recovery off that daily opening print price. Volume came in. Had a closure through our price at the top of the 15-minute range. Got to see continuation now. I see another one of those big white candles. Rejecting the top of the 15 would not be sexy for us here. If the longs are going to hold, they're going to hold right now. Give us a push through there. Another big white no wick. Don't want to see the longs fail to continue through this top of this 15-minute range. If the sellers continue to reject it, it's going to look pretty gnarly. Get up through the top of that 15 now. Show me a continuation candle. Go hunt towards those highs. Show me a strong candle closure up through this previous swing at these 415s. Need to see a nice candle closure. It's not my favorite. Another doji down there. I want to see some volume. Volume now. Need a big old pump right towards that previous swing. Come on, get up through there. Need more than that, honestly. I want to see those 430s, that previous day high, be in the auction, just directly towards that price. It's not the volume pump I wanted to see. Might be enough for me to close this trade if we can't get a continuation. I got to see a closure there. If this wicks out, I'm closing this trade. I want to see a good closure. It's not fantastic. Volume still has not returned yet for the longs. Trying to close above this 15-minute range. Show me the 30s flash. Show me the long continuation party. Got to get up through these 30s if it's going to be real. The way that we're auctioning makes me want to put our break even on and just take it. I really do not want to see this continuing to auction at these prices. I want to see some volume, NASDAQ. Go hunt those 30s. A little bit better. Need some more out of you though, Queen. Need some more out of you though, Queen. I need you to go take those 30s out for real. Do not want to see a rejection of that previous day high. Get long through here. If we get a top sweep of the 30s, I'm putting our break even on. I can honestly put it on now just because the EMA is protecting our price. Now look, I put it on, and the NASDAQ immediately starting to hunt it. She's wicking on the 5-minute, hovering above the EMAs. We have a flag.
Stop filled.
Wow. Beautiful. Now it's going to go without me. You can't make this shit up. And how the fuck is that a loss when my order was above my order? My God. What a fill. She's wicking on the 5-minute. Glad I got out. Rejected a combo of the VWAP and 50% of the 15-minute range. Yeah, but rejecting of these previous day highs. I like this. Sounds saucy like a pro trader, WO. It does sound like a pro trader. Time for some eval, Saucy. Get up there, girl. Might try one again tomorrow, Danny. It's okay, King still got break even. No loss is still a win. Not too shabby, but not what I wanted to see there. Rejection of that previous day high all over again. Back into the lows. We have a trend line starting to form. This is a bigger bull flag structure here. Stop. We had to put our break even on. Don't know why I got tagged for a loss after we had it above our order, but whatever. Coming back into this daily opening print price again. Good thing indeed, huh? Family, there's 40 people watching. I don't know how close we are to our 30 like goal, but if you're here showing some love, hit that like button. It really supports the stream. Means a lot. Join this family, this incredible community. Hopefully we can find another setup here. We've taken 2 break-evens today. Not really sexy. Not sexy price action. But we're trading for the news tomorrow, non-farm. And then also for Friday. Look, if we get a VWAP tap, I might have to try it. Get a VWAP tap of these 350s. Could be interesting. We're starting to respect some prices, but I think if the longs get excited again that we're going to pick up. You change your VWAP to orange. It's still yellow. It might look orange. I guess it does kind of look orange, huh? But no, for me it looks yellow at least. Am I colorblind? I could be. Like this looks orange, right? This triangle looks orange. This is yellow. I guess they're pretty similar. I don't know. This is looking like a decent little bull flag here, guys. The structure is looking better and better. For me, it'd be a VWAP tap. For me, it'd be a VWAP tap. I'm going to go buy 5 of the 355s. If this bull flag is going to play out, we're going to get a sweep towards this low, get a VWAP tap for continuation, and the longs are going to pick us back up. That's what we're hoping for here, family. Thought it was blue before. For some reason, I'm tripping. Yeah, no, it's never been blue. That's actually blue, brother. Not a good sign for your eyes. Damn, I thought it was yellow. Not a good sign, Sauce. Trying to hold the bottom, though. Is this where the longs get excited again? I wanted to see a VWAP tap there. If they break through here, though, we're going to get a little long party, I think. If they break through here, we're going to get a little long party, I think, possibly. I don't really love the structure now that we set a new high or low there. It's hilarious. Telling Mad Max he needs to get some glasses or something. Top of the 15-minute range, we reclaimed it. This is where we took our initial entry, wanting to see a continuation towards the 500 price. Obviously, went through some drawdown, battled back. Now we're tapping into this third test of this trend line. Kind of don't mind longs here for a chance, but it is a tricky one. VWAP would be sexy, obviously. If we could get a VWAP fill, that would be kind of nice. Excuse me. Closure through this trend line indicates we're going up, in my opinion. Still trying to reject the top of this 15-minute range. Still respecting this. Waiting for a pullback, maybe into the VWAP. But be patient today, guys. This is not the prettiest price action. We have a lot of opportunity for the rest of the week. Tomorrow's going to be non-farm, Friday CPI. So don't need to take any weak setups just because you want to get in some monies. That's a good sign for your eyes. Went short on my eval, but it was bought up straight away from the down 275. Ugh. Damn, Danny. Sorry, Queen. Don't worry, I'm half past again. I'll let you know when I'm looking long in tomorrow so you can short the crazy pullback tomorrow. Glad you half past, King. But yeah, no, that's you let me know so I can just go ahead and get that opposite move because that's a free 60-point drop. Nope, 70-point drop. Just a free 70 points, you know, whatever. NASDAQ auctioning, looking like we're building liquidity. Want to see the potential longs break to the 5s once we do end up getting a little opportunity. Here's an attempt. For me, it would still be a VWAP pullback. That would be best case scenario to catch this move at the 356s. Of course, where we actually continue through this trend line, we can keep breaking towards that previous day high or that previous swing high, and then the 500s feel like an option. There's the longs. This is where the shorts really loaded up previously. It's that previous day high. So are they going to get the continuation now? Excuse me. Longs are looking pretty steady on the hourly chart and completely inverted this candle for a hammer print, holding the EMA, pushing towards the highs. None of it looks shabby. Worst part is I want to take an EMA short at like 9:45 and it would have been good, but had to shit way too bad. The Kakakachi from a bad trade, man. It's tough. I'm in longs. Let's go, Brom. I'll ride this thing up. Like I said, I kind of want to see the 500s possibly today if we keep auctioning like this. We got to break through this trend line. Top of the 15-minute range hold. There's a lot of reasons this can continue. EMA on the 5 is currently up nicely. I agree. It's holding. I wanted a VWAP tap, but now it's feeling much out of the picture. Much out of the picture, darling. Very far out. For me now, it would be the safest entry to be back around. We took our previous long on the 406s. That's a pretty decent entry if you want to get in. But family, there's 42 people watching. I don't know how close we are to our 30-like goal, but if you're here, finding any value in this community, show some love. Hit that like button, smash it. Let's get to our 30-like goal. We've taken 2 break-even trades today. I don't know. There hasn't been a lot of really clean setups. Nothing super clean. In hindsight, had I not smashed this long here, trying to get it pull back to the top of the 15-minute range, getting a little pullback into the daily print price would have been fairly safe, but we are chopping, guys, 100%, Pat. Today's price action is tough. It is. 25 if you're watching, drop the likes. 25, we need 5 away from our goal. There's 42 people watching. Show some likes to the love button. Let's get that button smashed. Get to our 30-like stream goal. Today, 2 break evens. Not super sexy, but honestly, again, this price action is a little bit strange. Went through the lows, held that 255 price, V recovered right out of it, went to the overnight high, that previous day high as well, the 240s, 230s, 430s, I mean. Rejected the 440s really heavy, and now we're just kind of going sideways a little bit, but I still like longs continuing into the high a day, possibly. We have hourly liquidity above, pretty clean at the 2500s, 500s exactly, 25,500s, so I could see us hunting it. But right now, we're just kind of going sideways. Let's get a look at the daily chart real quick as well. Now we have a little bit more information on it. It's kind of a tighter day. Kind of a tighter day than what we've been seeing, so. Looks like they want it. I can see us coming up into the 600s on the daily chart, so. Might be what we're looking for tomorrow with a little 600 pump. Coming back into this trend line now, rejecting the previous day high again. Tricky price action, guys. Really is. Danny still have the funded. I believe she does. Max. Like the motherfucking stream or I'm going to come visit you in your sleep. Go get him, D. Let's go, King. Pulling back now into this trend line in the 15-minute range again. Rejecting at this previous day high. Another spot we could recognize for a little trend building. Not exactly clean, so I'm gonna remove it. Tough price action. Very much in the range. We did extend a little bit through there, but for the most part, we're just in this. I still have my order at the VWAP if we can get filled. Still wouldn't mind a VWAP try if we get filled down there. One win, one loss. I'm up 492 on 2 XFAs. Maybe may take and run. May take it and run, may full port. Those to say, who's to say, laugh my ass off. Just shorten the high of the range since that she wants to chop. It's good discipline. Way to recognize the pattern. Buy the lows, sell the highs right now. We just have a choppy range, but he says I may take it or I may FOMO it. Or just throw it all in black. Let's go, Corey. I'm proud of you, King. Good trading. You got me right now. I'm only up 16. I'm down 16 bucks, even though I shouldn't be down when I had my order placed above it, but whatever. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. Want to see a VWAP pullback. Obviously, the daily opening print price is starting to align with it, so it could be an interesting opportunity if we get a tap of this. Right now, we are just in the range. This would be the outside for the long, so I don't mind it. Kind of makes me want to try 2 contracts because of how rangy we are, but you don't know what you don't know. At the end of the day, I want to keep liquidity up for tomorrow and try to hit it. Try to hit it hard. Might be nothing, but either way, I think it's going to be better price action than this, hopefully. And then Friday CPI, we know is going to have some excitement, so. Top of the 15-minute range rejection. Come get us down here. Come give us a little taparoonie and fill down here. We're at the 400s. Go break through this liquidity. Give us a fill at this VWAP. Next 3 days, I think, will be much better. Non-farm on a Wednesday has us chopping for sure. 100%. On a Wednesday and CPI on a Friday is just not normal. Market's waiting for the information. Very, very not normal. I think if we didn't have those, we could have seen continuation through these highs. But then again, yesterday was so bullish, so. Here we go, sellers. Come give me a taparoonie down here. Looking for a VWAP fill at the 359s. Trying to play the bottom of the range. Trying to play the bottom of the range. 66 is probably a safer try, but. Want to see a VWAP tap? Give me a little fill. This will be the bottom of the outside of the range. This will be the tops. All right. I'll be right back, family. I can run to the bathroom real quick. It's distracted me. I want to keep my mind clear, but I also want to get filled, so. Do I want to or do I want to wait, NASDAQ? What are you going to make me do? Top of the 15-minute range. Do we get a fill at the VWAP or should I be front running this daily opening print price? I feel like the VWAP is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a VWAP. All right, I'll be right back, family. I'll be right back. Whee! That was terrible. So distracting. No fill, huh? I was just waiting to hear. Order filled. And instead we're just chopping. I mean, this is a decent bull flag if you zoom all the way out and look at a bigger time frame, especially the fact that the hourly supported this price so well. Like, I do like this to continue. But I want to see the bottom of the flag get build structure, and that would be our fill. We'd be buying the bottom of the range, so hopefully we can get in there. Why didn't he take us to the bathroom with him? Ooh, baby, turn the lights off. Come on. Yo, Danny, I was up 560 and I forgot to put a stop block, and it took me up 575, and now I'm down 277. Now you're down 277. It's all right, Danny. I mean, it's all right, D. Battle back, King. Keep that sizing small. Trade for tomorrow at the same time. I think we're having better opportunities. It's awesome. Keep the good work for sure. Wait, what did he do? I do. I have one funded and one eval. I love it. I love it, Queen. Right now, we're riding down below this EMA. It makes me think that we could get a fill down here at this VWAP, which would also be the top of this daily opening print price, which would also be the bottom of this flag. So, bottom of the range, bottom of the flag. I wouldn't mind it. Right now, we're hedging or wedging. Man, this hourly candle was just so bullish with a nice wick down into a little demand spot. Wicked completely out of it. Maintain the EMA. Hard to find continuation to the previous day high. Now we're just kind of auctioning sideways at this previous resistance. If you had FOMO and lack of discipline, you could take a short here at these 400s. But it's a little bit not a clean setup. I want to pull back into this VWAP. This would be a clean setup for me. Only risking about 16 points or so on it. NASDAQ though. Part of me wants to short this so badly. I see us rejecting the top of this 15-minute range as previous resistance. Getting a fill back down here. Riding it. Was awesome. Keep the work. Use your promo code for 2 accounts on Lucid King. On G. Let's go, brother. Means a lot. I love the support. Thank you so much, King. Oh no, that sucks. I'm down 250 on my eval. Let's wait for a good setup and make it back. I love it, Queen. Let's do it. 2 more likes. Come on. 2 more likes for our 30 like goal. Y'all are incredible. Truly so fucking amazing. Thank you guys. Today's the 10th of February. Can you believe we're almost halfway through the 2nd month of the year already? NASDAQ going back to the top of the 15-minute range here. Is this going to be the time? Is this going to be the time that we finally get excitatory through here? Or are we just going to continue to chop in this range? Me too, holding myself and not short right now. It was tough. I'm glad we didn't, Queen. That's why we got rewarded for our discipline right there. Massive consolidation should be a huge move when it breaks this triangle. Definitely. Wedging pretty strong here. Wedging pretty strong. What do? We don't know. I think possibly the hourly and the daily are telling me up, but intraday, I would like a better fill down here at the lows. So much love for great creators. Hey, Anji, appreciate that so much, King. Much love for you and our community for being a part of it. Always showing love. Best community around. Look at the volume on this salad candle. It's 4,250 contracts, the biggest of the day. Just completely rejected in 70 point. The biggest of the day, and it's the one that Tim and I both bought. Doesn't feel good, does it? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Back into the 400s. Are we going to see this continue to push? I would love a little bit better structure built down here at the bottom of this flag. VWAP still curling a little bit. I held back from trading much today. Small gains. Small gains keep the accounts alive. It's not bad at all, Dave. Keeps the confidence high as well. Keeps the accounts alive and the confidence high. You know what I mean? Good trading, though. She will catapult either way. If she can do that with me involved, that'd be fantastic. Come give us a little taparoni and cheese down here at the VWAP and then just start soaring to the 5s. Take a little 140-point trade. I would be excited about that. I wouldn't be upset about that. That would be something I'd be excited about. Completely flat right now at the top of this 15-minute range. This is the end of the triangle. I'll draw it out just for fun so we can all see it. It's not exactly triangular here on the top. This would be the top of the triangle. Look at that. No, but would you look at that? Where did she go? Where did she go, Joe? I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, but I will find you and smash that like button from Florida with love. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are, but I will find you and I will smash that like button with love. Corey, I love it, King. And I don't know who you are. And I don't know where you are, but I will return the love. 1,000%. Let's go, baby. NASDAQ. Looking like it's going to test the top of this push now. This little wedge. Is this going to be the time to break out, or is this another time to short the top of the range? Back to the previous day high. Part of me wants to just poke a little short on it. Risk above this previous swing. Risk 10 points here for my only trade of the day. You know, I'm going to do it. No, you know what? I'm going to do it. If we break out, then we break out. But I'm going to assume that we're going to stay within it. See if you can come give me a fill to 429s. Stops are going to be above this previous swing high. That just almost flashed my price. That's so funny. No. Rewind the tape. Everybody rewind the tape. Did you just see that tickle my little price? Half a point away from a fill there. And then just said, no, sir. That was a good risk to reward for me. Looking for us to respect the zone. Maybe even push to the other side of it with only a 10-point stop. Those are the type of trades that we want to take right there. Brave man. Oh, no. It's a brave opportunity, in fact. Especially with the longs being longy today. Wanted a previous day high rejection. Got one. But now we're continuing. Kind of wanted it on that candle. Don't know if I loved it as much on this one. I had my break even on typically, which would mean I would get tagged out for break even, but that'd be okay. You couldn't just give me a little tap-a-rooney there? That felt very rude. It felt a little personal almost. Gonna give it this candle to get filled. If we don't get filled on this candle, ooh, and there we go. We would have been in that love. We would have been in that love right there. But we didn't. We didn't get filled. Rewind the tape. We didn't get filled. But we would have been in this. We would have been in this fun right here. Previous day high rejection stops above this previous swing. Right there is a strong 4-to-1 risk to reward already. Those are the type of trades we want to take, family. Strong risk to reward ratios. You get paid or you have a small loss. I could be right on that only 1 out of 5 times and be break even, right? NQ showing it as lately. Rob, it's not been nice to us. It hasn't been. She's doing her best, but she's just struggling. Still looking for a VWAP tap, maybe. Would have been a 50-point trade. Only risking 10 there. Bummer. Bummer. Looks like it tried to break through this wedge to the downside. Are we going to get continuation to give us a little VWAP fill? I would like it. I would enjoy that. I would appreciate it. It'd be nice, NASDAQ. Yo, there's 40 people hanging out, family. Thank you so much for spending the morning together. Truly means a lot. You guys are the best community around. Thank you. Wouldn't have it any other way. Best family, best trading community. We're getting better as a group. Seeking freedom. Trading for the future. Can we get an opportunity today? I don't think so. I think a lot of the fun is over. We're going to keep chopping in the range most likely. I mean, look at this. Baby, bing, 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 bing. Tell me that's not non-farm being tomorrow. Excuse me. Zooming out. Looks like a pretty gnarly little bull flag, though. I won't lie to you. Zooming out, it looks pretty attractive. Now, when does it break? Probably after we get a little VWAP tap would be ideal. Trying to push back inside of the zone now. Looks like the new range might be from these 380s to the 430s. That might be the 50-point range right now. This one might be the outside edge. This might be the outside edge. I don't know. Love you, bro. Hey, D. Means a lot, King. Much love. Sharing the love. Sharing the love. Sharing the vibes. NASDAQ, what are you going to do to us? Come give us a little taparoonie down here at the lows. Give me a bottom of this little bigger wedge. Bigger range would be from the previous swing low, which would be this VWAP. Here we go. Pushing now into the 380s. Looks like we're going to get a continuation. I have my order at the 360s. Can we get a little taparoonie down there? Broke through the wedge twice now. Man, how sexy does that look back? Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape. How close were we to getting our fill right there? I hesitated just a little bit there. Would have been a great entry. Damn. Let's all go over to Tyler's for Tyler's Day and trade all together. Well, Tyler, let's do a whole Hawaii trip soon. NASDAQ, I might have to front run my order a little bit above this VWAP. I'm in at the 360s. Got a flash of the 371s there. Starting to auction back towards VWAP. Sellers are starting to pick up, though. I have to assume we stay in this range, right? If this gets a fill, do we hold this range? Strong bounce off the 70s, back into the top of the bottom of the wedge. Caca. Triangle broke to the downside, 100%. 100%, Dave. Elevators down, please. The queen needs it down. Come right into the VWAP, Danny. And then I'm looking for longs at the VWAP. Currently is what I would like. I have a work meeting in 7 minutes. Take care of today, everyone. Hey, I love it, Saucy. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for being the man. Enjoy your session at the meeting. And we'll do the thing. We'll do the thing. Looking for a NASDAQ tap, but, you know, the VWAP feeling a little bit sticky. Bounced off this previous swing low with these 70s again. Very strong. Staying within the range. Makes me think that the VWAP is still an opportunity. Get in the bottom of the range, ideally, here. Come on, NASDAQ. Come get us. Get some weight through these 70s. Get a little VWAP touch here. Would be crazy good. Crazy good. Crazy good. What is that? Oh, that's the Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercial. They're crazy. They're crazy good. Still trying to hold this. This is a very choppy day, guys. This is not a day where you want to be FOMOing in. You don't want to be over leveraged. Just trust your setups. You know, this setup up here was probably the best time that I saw for a chance. Top of this trend line tap. Previous day rejection. Easy stop loss above. Targeting the other side of the trend. Other than that, I haven't seen a lot of sexiness. You know, I really shouldn't be in this chop trading. I am going to wait for a breakout either way. I like that, queen. This is my last chance, and we either get filled by 11 or we don't. I'm going to be getting out of here unless we get our fill. If we get a fill, we're going to be hanging out a little longer today, but we'll see what happens. I want to VWAP tap is what I want to see out of this. The way that we're auctioning above VWAP makes me a little bit. Might get some strength if we start holding it, but I don't mind it. EMA is now curled through the triangle. We're starting to auction towards the lows. Bottom of this range would be around these 360s, which is the VWAP. Also that daily opening print price, which is that gray line. A couple of reasons that we could find some price to hold here. If it cuts through there, well, we're going to be wrong, and we're going to be wrong. We'll take it on the chin. Stop losses are going to be below, what am I risking here? Like another 10 points roughly. Risking about 10 points on this trade as well, so. Might get a chance right now. Excuse me. Might be getting a chance for our fill family.
Order filled.
There's the bounce. There's the sellers loading up. Stops are going to be at below these 50s. Can we get a reaction at this VWAP? I don't love that we just cut through that range pretty aggressively there. Not really what you want to see. Wanted to see us just kind of tap and go. Finding some weight now. Decent candle. Sellers are really loading. I don't see a reaction towards that VWAP whatsoever. Once this candle closes, below the swing low is going to be my stop. Are we going to get a chance? Or is that the VWAP just failing? Are we going to get a chance, or is that just the VWAP failing right there? Feels like the trend line breaking down might be the answer. Danny, got your elevator, queen. Get us up through there. Try one time through that VWAP, Nazi. Try to get through there one more time for me. Try to get up through there. Show me something here. Show me a reaction. Decent pump. Can we get a hold here? Break evens are on. Don't want to see this return to the EMA or this VWAP. Want to see this continue to close back towards the range. Great candle closure. Back into the EMA now. Show me continuation through here, Nazi. Show me continuation through here, Nazi. If this candle wicks out, I'm closing. If we continue to hold this EMA, I'm going to keep this long going. Want to see us try to back into this trend line. We're back inside the previous range. Great recovery out of the zone. Show me some continuation, Nazi. Get up on through there now, girl. Good candle closures here all the way. Don't want to see wicks. Don't want to see wicks here. We got to see strong candle closures. Immediately back within the range. I don't mind seeing that. We could target the other side, which is about the 420s. Show me the longs, NASDAQ. Continue back into that trend line now. Don't want to see this return to the VWAP. We battled too long down there. Show me some long absorption. Get up through that trend line now. Hold this EMA. I want to see another nice candle, ideally. No, NASDAQ. That's so naughty. That is a bad NASDAQ. You know what I'm saying? NQ better bless us with a longer stream. Hey, Santiago, it's looking like a maybe. If we get this to hold back above the EMA, we could be targeting these towards these 420s, but right now she doesn't look like she wants to play. Right back to the VWAP she goes, huh? Had a beautiful candle reaction off the VWAP. Wanted to see a little bit more support there. Better be patient. See if we can get up through there now, NASDAQ. Hold that EMA. Got to get a candle closure. Otherwise, VWAP is going to get tagged out again for our third break even. Two really good candle closures. Two in a row made me think that we might have been safe. How silly. We're still in the range, that previous range. I want to see us hold and push to the other side of it. You know, I really shouldn't be in this choppy trading. Yeah, let's see what she does now with the VWAP. It's the next indication. It's a nice indication. Got to get a closure above this EMA, though. I like it, NASDAQ. She's battling. She really is. Other side of the trend now. Other side of the range, please, girl. Let's go to the other side of this range. We got to stay above this previous spot, the 71s. We can't give up the 71s. I could even almost trail my stop down there because we don't want to see a reaction like that. We want to see this just start auctioning towards the other side. If it can break back inside of this trend, it will be very nice. Show me some longs, Nazi. Get up through there. Chopping. We're chopping, family. Battle price. These 80s. Big decision. Big decision to be made. Who wants to be involved? Go ahead, Queen. Nobody's going to be upset with you. Go ahead. Get up through there, Queen. Beautiful. Get me back into the range. Beautiful. Get back up through there now. If we wick out on this wick, I'm not going to love it. I want to see this candle close with some strength after that volume attempt. Yeah, it's kind of a gnarly rejection. That's a big white wick, if you ask me. 20 seconds. Wait for all the information, but that is a gross candle reaction there. Wait for all the information. Wait for the candle closure, but that so far is looking cucka nasty. Where'd that tap into? The 400? That's a 400 rejection, essentially. NASDAQ, what are you doing, girl? Kind of don't love that wick right there. That's a really big, ugly wick. Tapping into the 4s. Weird. Weird gross balance price action. I wanted to see us try to hold that EMA. I wanted to see a closure of that previous wick. The indication that it was a nasty wick could have been us closing, but at the same time, we're in this range, so we have nothing to risk here. Just want to see a little chance. I want to see the other side of it. Word, stream still here, W-Tie, let's go. Stream still here right now, Pat. We're trying to see if we can get back inside of this range. Trying to see if we can hold this EMA and pump back to the other side. I want to see a 420. I'll get out at the 420s. For a little banger. Can we get up through there, Nazi? If this candle wicks out again, I might just take it off. Got to see a good closure. Got to see a good closure here. I really want to tap back into this previous range. The trend line is lining up with the top of the 15-minute range, so that's not super sexy, but we'll see what we can do. Give us a little pump here. A little pumperoonie and cheese. Man, the wicks are not in my favor here. Did we tap into the 50% of the 15-minute range? Not quite. Now back below the EMA. Doesn't feel good here, family. But a really nice bullish reaction bouncing off that VWAP. And then a nice continuation candle. And so far, we haven't been able to break through either side. Come on, Long. Step in here. Ride this EMA back to the other side of the range, would you? This is such a nice trade. Really like it. Theo, I appreciate that. Thank you, King. Means a lot, brother. Welcome to the family. I think you do not have to worry. Okay. Okay. Well, our break-even's on. So we either get love or we get hurt. I mean, we either get love or we get break-even. So we can't lose. Don't love a rejection there at the EMA. We're still inside of the range. I want to see this auction towards the other side. The only thing that makes me think we might get another tap is this VWAP. We might get another try at it. It's trying to respect us, but at the same time, here she comes. Here comes the NASDAQ, failing to break through the 4s, coming back into the VWAP, and tapping into that opening daily print price. Wicking decently so far. Got to see this wick back up. Got to protect it. Otherwise, we're going to get smushed. This is the last chance, last line in the sand here. What you got for us, Nazi?
Stop filled.
Another loss after I have my price above. How in the fuck are you doing that? Like, what the hell, NASDAQ? Oh, well, we took 3 trades today, family. All decent. All were up a little bit. All tagged for break even. That's trading. That right there is trading. I'm more inclined to short, but think with this choppy shit, I guess it's anyone's guess. It's an anyone's guess right now. Take it at King. $600 is a 3K day. Yeah, hindsight for sure, right, GPT? Hindsight for sure could have taken that up there at the second rejection of this wick. It was tough. It was a tough day, but I mean, I was looking for, we bought the bottom of the range. I wanted to see a push back to the top of the range. I couldn't close halfway through, so I'm not upset with it. We just couldn't get it to play out. 3 break-even trades is trading. You know, sometimes you take good setups, you don't get love, so it is what it is. Down $100 today. Well, 20 times 5, so a good day nonetheless. I appreciate every single person for spending the morning here, being a part of this community. Truly means a lot, family. It feels like I'm going to get tagged this break even and it's going to continue up now, but hey, much love to every single person. Be protecting of your accounts. Tomorrow is non-farm payroll on a Wednesday. It's Friday CPI. We've never had that combination like that, so it's going to be crazy. Look at me. Look at me getting bottom ticked out one more time before the fun. It's almost classic. Hold on, let's watch this thing just rip up for us and disappoint us. Give me a closure through those prices so I can feel bad about myself. You know what I mean? See you tomorrow, kings and queens. One more like for that 30. There's 36 people in here. If you guys haven't yet, show some love to the like button. We need one more like to hit our goal. And we'll be back tomorrow doing it all over again. Non-farm payroll. We'll see what we can do. Happy Tuesday, family. Drink some sun. Get some water. Hug somebody you love. And I'll see y'all in the morning. I love y'all. Peace.